Welcome aboard our Qantas 747, heading for an amazing day trip down to Antarctica. Just one day, we're going to show you the world's last great wilderness, the most amazing expansive country, just 3 or 4 hours flying time south of Australia. We'll fly down over Hobart and head over the Southern Ocean, the Antarctic Ocean, down to the coast of Antarctica. We're going to be crossing the South Magnetic Pole, where you'll see the compasses. If you can bring a compass and see it spinning out of control. We'll head down to Dumont-Deville, the French base, with its runway that was abandoned after a huge storm before it was ever used. We'll see the buildings on the ground and the wonderful glacier behind the base, and the avenue of icebergs leading up to Dumont-Deville. We'll then head down to Commonwealth Bay to see Mawson's Hut and the windiest place in the world. We'll fly over the Ninus and the Mertz glaciers, see the old Russian station at Leningradska, circle around Mount Minto, a huge mountain, 4,163 metres. We'll do a figure of 8 turn over the mountain and probably over some of the other sites we'll see as well. So everybody gets a good view from both sides of the aircraft. And then we'll head down to the Ross Sea, the old volcano, Mount Melbourne. And then we'll head out to Coolman Island in the Ross Sea, see Terranova Bay, the Italian base, and head up to the wonderful Cape Adare, which is usually our last point of departure from Antarctica before we head back to Australia. It's an amazing day we're in for, and we're looking forward to sharing an incredible experience. A day trip to Antarctica is an incredible incentive. We've had numerous companies take a day trip to Antarctica as an incentive for their team. We've had one company charter the whole aircraft, and instead of filling it to capacity, have just taken 160 guests. We've provided business class food and drink service throughout the aircraft, and we've had just 2 people on each side of the aircraft. So everybody had a window seat or the seat next to a window seat throughout the amazing flight. We've also had companies take a single cabin of the aircraft. You can have what used to be the first class zone, now called ice class, with just 14 guests, or the business class zone downstairs with just 25 guests, or the upper zone, the upper deck, where we have 18 seats, and they're fully flat business class beds, the same style that Qantas has on its A380s. Alternatively, you can have the whole of the premium economy cabin, 40 seats, at the leading edge of the wing with a great spot for viewing. Or you can have various different parts of our economy class configuration. We can band the flight specially for you. We can have the menu in your company's logo, and we can also have any other identity that you'd like. Our headrest covers can be made in your branding, and we can give you a unique experience that your guests have never ever experienced. And all in a single day. They can be back at work the next morning, and it's not a bad way to go back to work on a Monday morning and people say, and what did you do for the weekend? Oh, so-and-so took me down to Antarctica for the day. What a great incentive.